Well, welcome back, my good sir. How about a spot of catching them all? What? Who's this lady? Woo! Oh, now you're a rare child. Most people would take the elevator. Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? Ho 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 ho. There's an elevator? No one told me there was an elevator. Is this big fucking cheese grater in the middle of the elevator? I don't believe your claims about elevatorium. Honestly, my fine lady. I think you're lying to me. I'm just going to keep on moving up the good old-fashioned way. I don't know what is in here or why, but we sort of left off abruptly in here last time because I sort of suddenly realised what time it was. But I've not really explored it or have any clue what it is. So we're just gonna commit. We're just gonna commit to the bit, you know. A few days ago, Joe was like, we're going up here, and who am I to argue with him? He's such a great guy, after all. When I look down from the top of the lighthouse, I get frightened as if I'm being sucked down. That sensation of falling, it grows on you. This guy lives life on the edge. Pure sufferer of vertigo, but he lives for it. He embraces it. He doesn't feel like his life is in jeopardy at all times. He's not even alive at all. Ooh. The cheery music stopped. We now just have abrasive winds. I feel like we should be about to fight Ganondorf or something, but I guess we're just gonna chat to an old man instead. You see the island in the distance out at sea? It's always obscured by clouds, which is a middle-of-the-road Pink Floyd album. If only if only those clouds weren't there, we would have a gorgeous sunsets at dusk. Fuck you, clouds, you ruin everything. Including Final Fantasy VII. You there, you look like a trainer to me. Somebody gave me a wickedly tough Pokemon, I'll test it out on you. Oh fuck. When you say wickedly tough, how tough are we talking, bodybuilder Kylan? Is that a woman? That's a woman. Oh, that's upsetting. I don't know, I'm all for body positivity and everything, but I just don't find like super ripped women attractive. It's upset. I mean, I don't find super ripped men attractive for that matter either. But it's just not a look that I think suits the human form. Just seeing all the bits that are meant to be on the inside bulging outside. I don't know, maybe that's just a result of being a skinny little fuck for my entire life. I don't like seeing people who are actually like, you know, physically fit. What are we killing first? The Poochyena? Oh, the Poochyena's capturable. I guess we'll knock off the Zubat real quick then. Go all out on the Zubat. If the Zubat doesn't die from the bite, then Teddy Ursa can fuck up the Poochyena a little bit. I like Mightyena. Mightyena's a good dude, honestly. Like, obviously its stats are garbage, but it's just a cool design. I like wolf Pokemon in general, honestly. Like, I'm a big fan of Arcanine. I like Mightyena. That's about it. All other dog Pokemon are garbage. Although the one from Gen 7 was alright, I suppose. As long as you didn't turn it into the furry and just left it as a regular wolf. What was it called, that one? Help me out here. Help me out here. What was the Hawaii dog, the rock one called? It's straight up not coming to me right now. But yeah, it could evolve into two things, right? And there was one that was just like someone's OC from DeviantArt, and there was one that was just an okay doggo. And like, if you pick the DeviantArt one, you have issues, honestly. Or you're 14, one of the two. This isn't getting weakened as quickly as I hoped it would get weakened. I kind of want to catch it. I feel like of the shadow Pokemon that I've had the opportunity to steal unto myself thus far, Poochyena is definitely my favourite. I'm not a big fan of Teddy Ursa, honestly, and I like Ladybird, but it is, like, I was saying Poochyena's stats are shit, but Ladybird is just beyond unusable. It's a whole new level of literally the worst Pokemon, aside from maybe some Flora. This game's doing a good job of bringing up all the real shit mons at the beginning of this game. I'm assuming we're going to run into some scarier shit as we go. Right, this is mine now. I'm taking this. This is mine. Please don't fucking pile drive me into the floor. Please don't. I know you're a very powerful lady. I don't disrespect your right to be, what you are. But... yeah, if you want to take down the male gaze, don't start with me, I'm but a child. Anyway, I'm taking this and I'm leaving. I hope that's alright with you. This Pokemon was too weak! Needs to do more reps at the gym. Poochyena joined your party. Sure did. What's all that about? I joined the organisation because they said they'd give me a strong Pokemon. Something that's not like the usual ones. Well, what was so tough about that? I was conned. You're not gonna... People just don't take issue with the fact that I steal their Pokemon. People are just cool with that. People are 100% fine with that, apparently. It's very odd. Like, if you're stealing them from Team Rocket and then you're chasing them off and they're like, oh shit, you stole my Pokemon, but now I got a flea and there's nothing I can do about it, then fair enough. But when you just steal them from a random dude and then they're just like, oh yeah, well, I guess you took that. Bye. It's so weird. It's so bizarre. People are just fine with it every time. I guess this was the elevator. I guess I missed this. I guess it was worth going up there though to get my hands on a little Poochie. A little... that was one letter off being a real sentence. It has a question mark nature. It's my favourite type of nature. They have a heart gauge. I don't know what that means. I don't think they can level up. Forgive me if I'm wrong here, but Teddiurse has been level 11 the whole time, right? But it's... yeah, the door to its heart is opening wide. I'm assuming we have to, like, befriend these pocket monsters before we can, like, make them into proper pocket monsters and stuff. And stuff, you know? I assume that's how this goes. I'm gonna work on befriending Poochyena. Poochyena will be my best buddy, and we will have great times together. Me and Poochyena and Vaporeon. It'll be like something out of Pokemon. The anime. It'll be like something out of the anime, where everything's wholesome and everyone's friends. There's a Magnemite in here. Magni. I lived in Gatchenport for many years, but I've never seen a cruiser that grand or luxurious. I thought they said this dude shows up on a regular basis. Why have they never seen his cruiser before? That cruiser looks capable of sailing anywhere in the world. I would surely love to sail on it. I'm sure you would. What is this picture? Like, the horrifying Pikachu was one thing. What's this one next to it? What am I looking at here? It could be Skull Kid? Or half of Skull Kid's face, at least. The other half overgrown with moss. I don't know. I'm sure they weren't intending to give children nightmares when they created those little pictures, but they're giving me nightmares, and I ain't no children's. I'm a real human. Yes, the implication that children aren't real humans was intended. They're not. How the fuck do I... Help, I'm confused. Help. I don't know how to get back from here. Press it again. Press it again. There we go. Complex puzzle mechanics. In a town, no less. I can't wait to see what the dungeons are like. Assuming there are dungeons. I don't even know. I know nothing about this game, aside from the fact that I would murder someone for a sprint button right now. I hope I get a bike at some point. Or I'm just allowed to ride my moped in town suddenly. One of the two. Either way is fine. Still don't know what happened to the floor here. I don't know what horrific apocalyptic event happened that completely just destroyed the flooring around these parts. Don't like the slightly sped up version of the healing jingle either. I know that's really nitpicky, But the ding 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 ding, it's like iconic, right? It's pretty iconic. You can't go ding 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 ding. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's like a Nightcore remix of the fucking Healing theme, and it's not okay. I still haven't been over here into this little house, I don't think, which should be easily remedied. I think we just do this, right? Look at that. Look at this advanced puzzle solving. Look at me go. Look at my big brain really paying off here. This is what my university education has been leading up to. A few years ago, before I returned to university to become a smart boy, I would never have had a chance at completing this video game. There's an island far from the coast of Gatium Port. It's surrounded by vicious ocean currents, however, no one can go near. Of course, everyone around these parts knows better than to go near that island in the first place. Is it, Pacific Log Town? Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging up old references to Gen 3. I bought, it is a fascinating piece of tidbit of information about me, which absolutely no one will find interesting, but I'm going to talk about anyway. I bought, which one did I buy? Omega Ruby? Alpha Sapphire, I think. I think Alpha Sapphire. I can't even remember. No, I think it was Omega Ruby, thinking about it again. I bought one of those remakes, anyway, for my 3DS. You know, back when it came out, 2015, 2014, I don't know, somewhere around there. I did that, and I played through it, and then the cartridge broke. And that's just really depressing. Because, like, I actually managed to salvage all my Pokemon. Like, it would load, and I was able to transfer all my Pokemon to Pokemon Bank, which I had at the time, and bring them over to whatever game I was currently playing at that point. So my Pokemon lived, but I don't know, I never really, like, I didn't do the post-game or anything. I never really fully embraced that game and what it had to offer me. I don't think we're done here, are we? I'm leaving, but I don't think we're done. I was sort of off on a tangent there. But yeah, I kind of wanted to replay it, and I can't because it's fucked. So, I don't know, is there a 3DS emulator available yet? I don't really want to have to buy the game again, because Pokemon games never decline in price. And it's just kind of depressing, because, like, I still have my original Pokemon Blue cartridge, which plays fine, you know? So, why are the new cartridges so much more fragile? Why does that have to be a thing? Hello, you, behind the counter. Sorry, we were out. A machine part, you said, right? He's got one suspender up because he's a really cool guy. Look at him. That's asymmetry at its finest. You have a vault containing your stock? That seems unnecessary. Here it is, here it is. This is it. Here you go. You just said the same thing 4 times. Literally the same thing twice, and then just iterations on that. Pokemon obtained the machine part. It's a rare item, that machine part. It took a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Crane, doing? Pokemon explained what had been happening to Purr. What had been happening to Purr? I thought he was fixing bridges, and then he came and worked in a shop. I didn't think anything happened to him. Huh? The HQ Lab's director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokemon? I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it had happened again? Is this a common occurrence? Are there just regular kidnappings around these parts? That's pretty intense for the Pokemon world. Generally, it's just small children going on adventures and no one gives a shit. Like, you let 10-year-olds just leave the house on their own and they become Pokemon masters and shit. You can't just have kidnappings happening in this world. Normally, all like big evil crime organizations do is try to destroy the world, which is a very minor thing and can be stopped with a Pokemon battle. I hope the lab director's found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Thanks. I almost thought he was going to provide something useful then. I mean, I know he gave me the machine part, we can continue the game now. But I thought, like, he was like, oh no, shit, he's been abducted? Here, take my level 100 Rhydon and go stampede those boys, you know? Thought he was going to do something useful. I'll alert the authorities, maybe, you know? But no, he's just going to root for me, which, okay, I guess I'll take it. I guess it's better than nothing. I guess the positive vibes are going to really help me on my journey. Hello! A Pokemon! Could you just wait 1 second? I know you just did a thing for me, but can you just hold up and do something else for me real quick? I found some memos I wrote with the director. I think you should have them, Pokemon. I don't want them! I don't want them. I'm not going to read them. You can give me these all you like, but they're not going to do anything. They'll give you basic information about shadow Pokemon. I probably should read them. I probably should read them, shouldn't I? I probably should, because I don't quite get how the whole shadow Pokemon thing's working yet. The Snag Machine. The Aura Reader's development made it possible to create a workable new Snag Machine. We realized that we could integrate the Aura Reader with the original Snag Machine developed by Cypher. The Aura Reader can be made to sound a warning and prevent the Snag Machine from working if a regular non-shadow Pokemon is targeted. Okay, I'd just been taking out the regular Pokemon anyway. I just assumed that wouldn't work, but thanks for the information. The likelihood of the Snag Machine being abused should be diminished. However, one must always be vigilant. It must be treated with caution. I'm still just stealing Pokemon from random people, even if they are like shadow corrupted or whatever, and I'm doing them a favour in the long run. I still just am stealing people's property. And yes, Pokemon are property. Don't try and come at me with any of this fucking equal rights for Pokemon garbage. Purification. Once captured, a shadow Pokemon must have their hearts reopened in a process called purification so that they may return to their normal state. The best known method of purification was to have the shadow Pokemon spend time with the trainer and allow their hearts to gradually reopen. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. I figured that out. However, because it required shadow Pokemon to be with the trainer, this method placed a limit on the number of Pokemon that could be treated. We need a process for efficiently purifying many shadow Pokemon. Our studies led us to the idea of the Purify Chamber. Go on. Could this not have all been in one memo? Could you not have just... whatever. The Purify Chamber is a radical new concept that differs from the usual purification method of having shadow Pokemon be with the trainer constantly. It represents a new approach that places shadow Pokemon among regular Pokemon so that they will be purified naturally. Much time is still needed to make this concept real. We need to acquire systems, collect data, and make adjustments. We eagerly look forward to seeing the Purify Chamber concept in operation. Okay, so they still don't have that working, but apparently somewhere down the line we're going to have a system where we can just instantly purify our Pokemon, which is probably going to be a lot more useful than having to grind with them or whatever before we can then get into the actual real grind. Pokemon's just about grinds to access more grinds, let's be real, but goddamn I love it. Goddamn, I'm a big Pokemon nutter. I'm a big nutcase. It makes me nut. No, that's taking it too far. It's taking it too far. I've jerked off to a lot of things, but never Pokemon porn. I can say that with authority. With feeling. Hello. Welcome back, Pokemon. Was Jovi well behaved? God, no. We ran the errand for you. No, we ran the errand like you wanted, Mummy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later, because I don't care. What about the machine part? That's the important thing. Pokemon handed over the machine part to Lily. Thank you. With this component, we can get down to the finishing touches of the Purify Chamber. I would like to go down to the Purify Chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, Jovi will take it. Jovi, are you sure? Don't drop it. Jovi can do it! Pokemon, how is your shadow Pokemon doing? It's okay. Purification progresses if a shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has the heart gauge fallen to 0? No. Oh. I guess you suck then. By the time the Purify Chamber is completed, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, the shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart, but that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's like bar mitzvah for Pokemon. If the Purify Chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get it finished. Because of that, I think your shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There is a village called a Gate in the Shadow Village. I don't know where I got the word shadow from there. People just like to say shadow a lot in this game. In the village there is a relic stone which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far off place by yourself, dear, but I also think it's something that only you can do. Well, dear, will you go to our Gate Village? Sure, why not? Why not? You're such a fucking caring mother, aren't you? Thank you. You know, Pokemon, I'm proud of how you're becoming so much more dependable. Yes, dependable, like all good 8-year-olds. I'm ready to venture forth. It's not that far, to be fair. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's not that far. And I mean, I'm allowed to drive a moped, so I mean, I've got that under my belt. It's so weird that he quite clearly has a driver's license, but is, based on his height, the fact that he's like half the height of his mother, is clearly still a child. A gate is southeast from here, but it's not very close. Go see a man called E.A. Gunn. The hot new peripheral for playing Battlefield? Battlefield's EA, right? Yeah, Battlefield games. There we go. Cool. I made a joke. It was really funny. The relic stone which is used for the purification ceremony is under the care of a man named Egan, I suppose. Egan? Egan. It will take... No, I will get... No, I will... Words... just fucking go. I will do my best to get the purified chamber finished while you're gone. Be careful, Pokemon. At least she's not making me take my sister this time. At least we are free at last of the clutches of Jovi. Oh, I keep forgetting where the way out is. This place needs more exits. Can I just leap out of a window? It's not like my parents, like, give a shit. I should be free to do whatever I want. So we have to go to a village to purify the hearts of my Pokemon. Alright. Why not? Let's do that. Why not? Why the fuck not? Oh, this is nice. I like the treehouse. And the blatant Zelda rip-off music. This is, Kakariko Village, isn't it? Near enough. I got a Pokeball. Thanks. Thanks for that. I'll make it very worth your while, video game, if you know what I mean. You and me will achieve some shit together. Thanks to your generous... I just went in a hole. There was a town to explore, but I found a hole instead. It was much more interesting. Look at all the free shit I'm getting in it. This was worth my while. Fwo. Do you know who I am? I'm the teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there moves you wish your Pokemon knew? Fuck yes, there are. Yes. Which move should I teach? Mimic. God, no. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is good. Seismic Toss is apparently also good. I've never really seen the point, though. Like, unless it's a really low attack Pokemon, then you're generally better off just using a non-set damage move. Thunder Wave is a beast of a move, though. Only be taught once. Can anyone learn it? Nope. What a garbage team I have. I'll remember you're here, though. I'll remember your existence, my fair lady. I'm sure I can put you to good use with your weird secret cave house. So, next on the agenda, I suppose, is this house, if we're going to be a bit methodical about this exploration and not my usual spasmodic self. It's a Combuskin. It says Buskin. Because it's buskin for month. It looks like this hat matches the lady's current outfit. And when she got in, she took it off and just had a smaller hat on underneath. That's where my mind went when I saw this scene. Uh-oh, there seems to be at least one Pokemon that hasn't opened its heart to you. Is that why you're here? Our village's relics have the power to open up the hearts of Pokemon. Some time ago, I guess it would be the years now, the relic was used to open the hearts of many Pokemon. That's fascinating. I don't know why that stopped happening, but okay. This is a gate village. We're famous for the relic stone. You can consider this a retirement village. Elderly trainers and Pokemon lead quiet lives here. Are you telling me that Combuskin is retired? It didn't even fully evolve. My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days. Then after I retire, I'm gonna live here. To make that dream come true, I've got to become a lot tougher. And to get a lot tougher, it takes battles, right? Yes. Yahoo, much obliged. Hey, I didn't agree to anything. I was just confirming your assessment. Ryder Hebon. Some very interesting choices of names in this here video game. Some very interesting choices. It's fine. He's incompetent. He has the worst Pokemon. Even my Poochyena will just... Poochyena's little heart gauge has gone down a lot, considering I thought I had to use him in battles, but I guess it's just having him with me just ticks it down, I guess. It's a lot easier than I was expecting. I'm going to assume the Silcoon doesn't have attacking moves and kill the Wurmple first. Why does Poochyena no Poison Fang? I'm not complaining, but why? Why is that a thing? That's not a move it normally learns. I've played these games in the past. I'm familiar with the move tables. That's pretty rad. A Poochyena doesn't forget Poison Fang when it stops being a Shadow Pokemon. So that's going to be a useful little tool in my repertoire. It didn't seem to do much damage there, but I guess that's just in comparison with my level 11 Vaporeon. Which, to be fair, making such comparisons is probably a little bit unfair. I don't know what Shadow Hold is either. I'm not going to use it. I don't know what it is. As I say, I mean, I don't know if I get to keep my Shadow moves when I Purify. It seems weird that a non-Shadow Pokemon would use Shadow moves, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Badly poisoned. Yeah. Yeah. Hey? I'm sorry, what just happened? I'm sorry, I didn't really read that. What, reverse mode? I don't understand what's happening. Did my Poochyena just hit itself in confusion? Or something? Is that how this goes? You use Shadow Pokemon and they just kick the shit out of themselves on a regular basis, as if, like, just being severely gimped in comparison to my Vaporeon wasn't punishment enough for them. What a strange world we live in. And then he had a heart attack. Now I know there's a Pokemon Center in town, I don't know if there's like a hospital. Oh, he seems fine now. Losing to a kid like you, my dream of becoming the champion is nothing but a pipe dream. Yeah, you had 2 cocoons and a caterpillar. It was a big dream. I don't want to knock you for dreaming big, mate, but... Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna knock you for dreaming big. You're dumb. You're straight up dumb. You're a big dumb boy. Waboo. My dad's getting on in age, becoming more and more forgetful. Lately, he's been saying nonsense. I saw a Wailord flying up in the sky. When he started spouting that, it depressed me to no end. Yeah, I mean... I'm assuming that's a hint at a reference to the fact that Wailord like weighs less than air or whatever, so it technically is able to float. I assume that's what that is referencing. But it genuinely just sounds like the dude's got Alzheimer's, and it's just genuinely really sad. But it's true, there really was a Wailord flying way up in the sky. Your face clearly shows disbelief. You must think that an old Sinilor. His name is Senile, or it's like a cross between senile and senior. What? You never stood a chance. He must be adrift in dreamland. Senilor. I like the look of determination in you. What is it about these dudes in the fishing hats that make them always just the creepiest fuckers in the entire fucking game? I like the look of determination in your eyes. When trainers lock eyes with each other, there's only one thing to do. Battle. Whoa, this gets my blood pumping. To my penis. Fun old man Claire would like to battle. He is a fun old man. Look how fun he is with his Oddish and his Machop. Oh, Machop. Oh, danger. Danger detected. My Poochyena is weak to Machop. I know how this game works. Let's deal with that one real quick. Real quick and real sharp and real spicy. There we go. That did fuck all. You might have a karate chop based issue about to go down. Depending on the moveset available to match up in this here video game, I suppose it's entirely possible that the fucker might just... Yeah, okay, it knows a fighting move. Hit Vaporeon. Ooh. 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 I mean, Vaporeon's weak to the Oddish as well, but I'm not overly concerned about that. Because it's Vaporeon. Puccina, stop. I wonder if Bite would do more damage than Tackle, even though it's not very effective, just because it's a stronger move. Only one way to find out, isn't there? I'm going to switch to Ledibur. No one saw that coming, did they? No one suspected the Ledibur switch. They thought I'd fight to the bitter end. Well, they don't know me very well. I am a pussy. I mean, thus far, this has been an effective Nuzlocke run. I might turn... I don't know. I don't want to commit to saying that this is going to be a Nuzlocke run. Because I know some sooner or later some bullshit's going to happen and one-shot my Vaporeon, and then I'm just going to be very sad. And I'm not going to want to play anymore. Aerial Ace. Getting some rad movesets on these boys. Being a shadow Pokemon ain't so bad after all. Get 'em, Ledibur. Fuck 'em up. Ruin the day. Yeah! Look at that, hitting as hard as Vaporeon. And I was talking bad about Ledibur earlier. I was giving him some rough beating verbally down. Forgive me, I might have just had a stroke. I bow to your skill. But yeah, Ledibur's pulling his weight. Fair play to the lad. Highly enjoyable indeed. Let's battle again sometime. Let us not. You had no shadow Pokemon. You are worthless to me. Is this a gym? This looks like a gym. There's a Pokeball logo on it. What does this mean? Oh, it's the shop. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Tony Soprano. Sometimes it doesn't matter how long Pokemon are in a battle. If the trainer doesn't know how to use items properly, the battle could be lost. That's why I think it's important to buy a good mix of items that are good for every conceivable situation, or just find them on the floor. That works too. I've never once had to buy recovery items in a Pokemon game. Have you heard the news? Someone abducted the director of a research lab somewhere. Isn't it scary? I was finally becoming peaceful after Cypher disappeared, but now this happens. I'm assuming these are all references to, like, the previous game that I've not played. I assume that's what people are going on about. Like in that tutorial. What's all this shit? Scent that greatly pleases Pokemon. Fucking, I don't care. I don't fucking care. You don't sell Pokeballs either. What is the point? But yeah, in the little memos and the tutorials, they're all like, "Oh yes, the only way to do this used to just be this, but now we've got the purification machine." I'm assuming it was talking about. Yeah, I've been in here. Sorry, I'm dumb. Maybe I'm senile, or maybe it's me the whole time. As you can tell by my inability to finish a thought. Yeah. You know where I was going with that previous sentence, though. You know what I was talking about. Probably. Hopefully. Because I don't anymore, so someone has to know. Do you know Senile? He's a man who's been living here for many years. Well, Senile says that he saw a Wailord flying high up in the sky. If that's true, it would be fantastic, I guess. But if he mistook something for a flying Wailord, what did he really see? Probably the blimp. Probably a blimp. Or maybe it was just a flying Wailord. For some reason I feel dull and listless. I seem to have no energy at all. I've been wearing these new sandals with raised nubs on the insole. I was told it was a great invention, but does it actually do anything for my health? Fascinating. People don't half chat some shit in Pokemon games, don't they? They don't half just shovel manure onto you when you're just trying to have a decent conversation about Pokemon, which is frankly all you'd ever want to talk about if you lived in this universe, right? The villagers are all retired now, but they were an outstanding trainers in their younger days. That's why I came here. I wanted to learn the ins and outs of battling from the people here. My older brother trained here before and he became very skilled. I hate losing to him. When it gets right down to it, the more you battle, the tougher you become. Everyone here wants to battle. I like this. I'm finding the gameplay in this game. It's not just biking around town anymore, as cool as that was. Cool trainer Cedar. An Azurill and an Igglybuff. People are always going on about how they're not skilled trainers and how they need to practice more and stuff, and it's like, I think what you really want is to just like evolve your Pokemon, to just go grind a bit. There's very little skill involved in this. Don't get me wrong, like the super advanced meta levels where people have to like play a fake out game guessing exactly what moves their opponents are going to use and shit. I'm sure there's some skill to that. But for the most part, let's be real. This is Pokemon. You hit things with your strongest move until they go away. Luchina's having a really bad time. I don't know if he's ever going to exit reverse mode. I assumed it was just for the battle that he entered it, but I guess it's just eternal now. I guess he is just eternally in reverse mode. Which doesn't seem great. That doesn't seem like something I want Lucina to be in. Can't even kill a fucking Togepi. Bring Ledibur back out. The real main event of my team. Forever. Just forever in reverse mode. What do I do about this? Switch him. You've angered me now, you've incurred my wrath at this point. I'll unleash my giant ladybird on you. Yeah. Oh, it tried to flee. Would you stop lowering the attack of my already shit Pokemon, please? What does Shadow Shed do? Let's just try it. Let's just do some things. It's not like he's going to do any fucking damage if he attacks. Probably would have done that much damage, to be fair. That probably would have been an appropriate amount of damage to do, but... Okay, Shadow Shed does nothing. Cool. It does nothing. It's a non-existent attack. It's very cool. I do enjoy how pretty much all battles in this game are double battles. That's cool. I know, again, talking about competitive Pokemon, again, like the standard battle format is doubles. Very rarely do people play singles. I don't know why they haven't made it that way in Pokemon since, you know. I've got a lot to learn if I'm going to lose into someone like you with considerably better Pokemon than me. I've got to study a lot more about battling. No, you have to train your fucking Pokemon. I've just been over this. But yeah, I mean, Temtem. Say what you like about that game. And I enjoy it. Believe me, I do. But it made doubles the standard battle type, and it's a better game for it. Oh my, it's quite rare to see a child visitor in our village. Huh? On Tiger Kid 2, I may be young in body, but I'm old at heart. Is that what they told you? Oh, it's completely legal, because you're old at heart. How do I get over there? How do I get across to... How do I... For a retirement village, it's an awful lot of steep slopes. And, like, risky drops into the abyss. I think they would have picked somewhere a bit flatter and easier to navigate with their old bones, you know. Oh, you're here to see Egan. I saw him tearing around the village in a huge rush a little earlier. Maybe Bleu would know where he went. These names, man. These names. They're next level. They really are. I've accused games of using just keyboard mashings before, but this really does take it to a new level. There was a dude, like, down. I've been trying to work out how to get to the dude who was down. I saw him. I witnessed him. Down there. I don't... Is that accessible from anywhere? I see. How do I get down there then? How do I don't know. Maybe later, I guess. Maybe one of the buildings I've not been in has a secret basement that takes you out down there or something. I don't know. It's a very complicated town to navigate. Imagine being Xenalor and trying to find your way around this place. The daycare lady retired, but not to worry, her granddaughter's supposed to take over the daycare business. She went to bring the new girl here. Wait, so she just went, right, okay, I'm done with this job. Let me just go grab my granddaughter and make her do the job for me. Be right back. Hello, hello, I'm the name rater. You can consider me the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate a Pokemon's nickname. Wow. Wow, this is too much power. This is too much power. Can I name the shadow ones? No. Okay. Fair enough. I can only name Vaporeon. I don't have a name ready for Vaporeon yet, but I'll bear you in mind, my good friend. If a name strikes me, if inspiration suddenly kicks me in the dick, I'll come running straight back here. Provide you with the name that you so desperately seek. Have I spoken to you yet? Yes, you've come calling on Egan? Egan's house is right there, but he went out earlier and hasn't returned. He went running off shouting something about someone coming or not coming. I can't quite remember though. Thanks. Oh, secrets! I found secrets! Look at me! Look at me achieving secrets. Gore. I heard this child calling for me, so I came running to see what was the matter. Well, I found something quite nice. I know, we should have a battle. If you can beat me, I'll happily give you what I found. Would you like to give it a try? Oh, yes, I would. Aha, yes, a fine answer. Give me your shit, old lady, matron bellish. Oh, Nincada. I always like Nincada. It's a cool little bug. It annoys me though, because Bug Ground, which is a really cool typing, and then it evolves and it isn't Bug Ground anymore. It's like Bug Flying or some boring shit like that. Ruins everything that makes it unique, just immediately off the bat. Let's fuck it up. Let's ruin it for what it did to itself. Dead. I stand by my opinion that giving me an evolution stone for my Eevee that early in the game was a bit of a mistake on the part of the developer. It's nice that they gave me like this sort of method of customizing my partner, I guess. Gave me a choice of partners almost right off the bat. That was nice, but it's really like making these what would be easy fights anyway into just an absolute fucking joke. That was not very effective, and look what it did. Look what it did. Look at the mess I just made of poor matron Bellish. Ah, most impressive indeed. I got all these dollars, all these Pokebooks. Here you are then, just as I promised. Here is your prize. TM09! I didn't know TMs are in this game. I'm sure you'll find it useful. I'm sure I will. What is it? What is it? Bullet Seed. Not sure I'll find that useful. I'm not convinced. Yeah, okay. Game's pretty good at giving me a lot of shit I can't fucking use, isn't it? Pretty good at that. It's pretty swell at that little party trick. I guess we go into the big tree house now. I think we've been just about everywhere else. I think just about. There's not anywhere I can go down here, is there? No. Okay, cool. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Ta-ta-ta-lo! You see this? My tailor brings me berries from somewhere every day. Here, I'll share one with you. An ass pear berry. Ass. Thank you, bird, for bringing me mysterious berries. It's equivalent of some dude saying, yeah, my cat just hacked this up on my carpet. Do you want it? In we go, I suppose. Nice little separated kitchen you got here. Quite like this little house layout. I'd live here. This is cool. Hello, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Blue. Heard of you. Do you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you say? Ah, so you come calling to see my husband. Oh, you perhaps Pokémon? How do you know of my legend? Ah, just as I thought, you are Pokémon. We've been waiting for you. We got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify Shadow Pokémon. The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm, shouting, "This calls for my services," or some such, and went off running to see who knows where. There was extra words in that sentence that don't actually exist. He hasn't come back since. Dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh, hello dear. Our guest, Pokémon, has just arrived. Oh, so you're Pokémon. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. As you know, to purify a Shadow Pokémon, it must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is in the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. How? What? Where is that? My husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that's a long time ago. Where? I'm gonna go steal your shit. Oh. Marital problems, I see. I mean, the beds aren't too far apart. I assume initially they were on separate walls, but they've slowly been edging closer over all these years. Just another decade or so, and they'll be right up next to each other. And then who knows what might happen, what might occur, what disgusting hanky-panky could take place. They might even cuddle. Where is the Relic Forest? What is the Relic? Do I leave town? Is it a separate zone? I feel cheated for never getting to go down to the... Hang on. Hold up. Hang on. Wait up. Didn't see this slope. Missed this slope entirely. Hello. Ah, you must be Pokémon that Egan was talking about. I've heard that you battled to open the hearts of Shadow Pokémon. The relic is through this cave, don't give up. Wait, so the forest is a cave? It's a cave forest? Well, now I'm excited. You've got my attention. I mean, I'll head there as soon as I've dealt with Big Man over here. Hey, Big Man. Oh gosh, there's no path out of the village this way. Whoa, don't startle me like that. Or are you looking for a battle with me? Yeah, I can take you. I weigh less than your forearm, but I can take you down no problem. I'm a jiu-jitsu master. You're on. I'm feeling frustrated over getting lost, so I'll take it out on you. That's the real masculine way to handle things. Bodybuilder Dosk. Jacked up on steroids, and now he goes around just bodying kids with his Grimer and his Tyro. What a cool little combo of Pokemon. I like both of those. I'll catch them. No, I won't. They're not Shadow Pokemon. That's a shame. I feel like, I know Tyro has garbage stats, so I feel like the Grimer's the biggest threat on the board right now. We're gonna... Oh, they've got a howl. Just gonna go all in on the attacking moves, I think. Let's really fuck this boy up. Yeah, okay, I don't think I'm gonna kill it with Shadow Blitz. That was probably a waste of a move. Close. Hey, a flinch. Lucky me. 2 damage? Wow. I'm really having to shake that one off. Poochyene did more damage to itself just from existing than Vaporeon took from that attack. Things are getting too powerful. You no longer just one-shot everything with Bite. Whatever will I do? However will I overcome the odds in future? I know Zubats tend to be big fans of like Supersonic and other such bullshit moves, so I'm gonna go ahead and abandon my assault on the Tyrogue. Try and take that fucko down first before something that could possibly, potentially cause me to actually take some damage occurs. I'll be prepared for every eventuality in Pokemon, you know. There we go. All gone. All dealt with. 2v1 now, little Tyrogue. What do you got? What do you got? For a Pokemon with the potential to evolve into either Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, it sure does favour punching attacks. Just saying. Just saying, like. I feel like it's a bit biased towards one of its potential evolutions there. There's also Hitmontop that I always forget about. That's it. That's all I'm adding to that conversation. That's all I really have to say. I tend to forget about it a lot. It's an odd one. So I think you need to like, because it's based on like, hang on. So I had a bad sense of direction. It's nothing to make fun of. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's based on like the stats of the Tyrogue. If its attack's higher, it becomes one from its defense is higher, it becomes the other one. If its attack and defense are exactly equal, it becomes Hitmontop, and the chances of that are so fucking slim that no one's ever going to have one. That's my official ruling on it. I came here to look at the Relic Stone, but they won't let me in, and now I can't find a way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. Okay. This guy genuinely is taking too many drugs. His mental state, his emotional state is unhinged. He needs to really get a handle on what he's doing with his life. Anyway, I am going to save here. I'm going to stop here. And we will explore the relic forest in the cave next time. I will see you, my good friends, next time. And gotta catch 'em all. You just gotta. You just fucking gotta. Bye.